Before we get into this video, I want to mention that this is entirely my opinion, and if you disagree with anything I say, you can make your own list in the comments, and I would be glad to hear it. Also, if I do say anything negative in this video, it's mainly more constructive criticism and not hate towards any of the creators in this video. Everyone did a fantastic job, and you should show some of these creators some support. Now all that's out of the way, let's get into the video. Number 15, Novell. While most of the effects and designs in this are cool, there are two main reasons why this is at the bottom of my list. Number one is I just don't like the song very much, and I find it to be quite annoying. And number two is that while everyone else made a themed level that fit their country well, this level is mostly just a generic modern level. Not to say the level is bad, the designs and effects are actually quite cool. The only problem is that it's just a modern level, and that's why it's ranked at the bottom of my list. Number 14, Planet X. This level suffers from the same issue as Novell, where it's still a really cool level but doesn't fit the theme of the country very well. The level itself is really cool and trippy though, with excellent visuals, but the gameplay in my opinion isn't the best, but it's not terrible either. Although, as a strong believer, the mirror portal is a great feature, it's great to see it actually be used, and in a really cool way too. Good level overall, just doesn't fit the theme. At number 13, we have Königstein. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. The theming in this level is great, and the song is overall okay, but just not my favorite. The only issue I have with this level is I'm just not the biggest fan of the gameplay. Some of the sections feel really awkward, especially the robot section in the middle. However, it does have my icon in it, so I'll give it bonus points for that. Another thing about the gameplay I don't like is the spider section right after the drop, because it uses these kinds of arrows which can be annoying, but once you know how to do it, then it's not too bad. Just give it a practice run or two and you should be fine. Number 12, Fizzy Fossils. It's quite a shame I'm putting this level as low as I am, because I really like this level. The song, the deco, and the gameplay all fit together so well, and the level does everything right. If this was a list based on how much I like the levels just by themselves, this would have been in my top 5. However, there's one thing holding it back, and that's the fact that it doesn't fit the theme of the United States at all. However, I see this level getting a lot of undeserved hate for its gameplay, which I really don't understand, because this level is quite fun, at least in my opinion. And hating on anyone for a level in a game is just wrong, and hate comments, in my opinion, should result in a temporary ban or timeout from using comments. Back to the level though, it's such a good level, and I feel sad putting it all the way at number 12 because it's a really good level. Anyways, number 11, Great White North. Now we start to get into the levels that I don't have any big issues with. This is a great art style level that perfectly represents Canada. From the snowy cold theme to the art in some of the parts, this level captures the vibe of the song pretty well. While it really doesn't impress me as much visually or gameplay-wise as much as the other levels, it's still great for what it is. It's one of those levels that, in my opinion, doesn't do anything wrong, but also doesn't do anything super amazing. Overall, it's a pretty solid level. With that out of the way, let's get into the top 10. Number 10, Xanadu. Xanadu? I don't know. I'm gonna have a hard time pronouncing some of these names. Anyways, now we start to get into the levels where everything goes above and beyond, and trying to put such an amazing, beautiful level this low is gonna sound like I don't like it that much, but I really think this level is such a chill vibe to play, especially with the song. The gameplay in this level is pretty learny, but once you learn it, it's very fun and flows very well. The drop is fast-paced and fun like the song. The level feels very energetic. Also, the end screen art is beautiful and the transitions are smooth. Overall, great level, and I highly recommend. At number 9, we have Ruta del Sol. This level actually won first place in the contest, and I can see why. People really liked it. The decoration and the vibe of the level work perfectly with each other, and the gameplay is a blast to play. The decoration in the level looks like it's not even made in GD, and the final drop of the level is such a great stress test, especially if you're newer to beating demons. While in my opinion, it's definitely not first place worthy, it's still an amazing level nonetheless. Number 8, Caput Mundi. Sorry if I said that wrong. I loved the gameplay in this level, and the decoration is also really good. The art in this level is amazing and looks so cool. It represents the theme extremely well, and the song fits with the level perfectly. It feels like the song was made for the level, and that's how well it fits. All the different sections of the level work so well together, and the boss fight at the end is one of the most fun boss fights in an easy demon, and also weirdly sight-readable. I even managed to sight-read the first boss without dying at all, but I may have gotten lucky. Overall, very fun level. I highly recommend checking it out. Number 7, Zinshao. Man, the vibe of this level is just insane. The art is beautiful and the scenery is stunning. What's arguably even more impressive is how little objects were used to make this. Overall, this level is such a good vibe to watch. The gameplay in this level works incredibly well with the level and the song. Also, the gameplay itself is very fun and plays extremely well. This level is a really easy demon, so if you haven't beaten a demon yet, or you're newer to demons, you should consider giving this level a try. The creators working on this did a fantastic job, and the level is great and very fun overall. Just missing out on the top 5, we have number 6, Down Under. The art style in this level is so unique, and I love the way it's made up of tiny little shapes, and I've never seen deco like this before, and I gotta say, it looks pretty amazing. Everything about this level matches the Australian theme perfectly. The song, the decoration, and even the name matches the level so well. The spider boss fight is really funny, considering it's Australia, and the level's gameplay is also pretty fun. There's another very easy demon, so if you're getting into demons, I highly recommend it. The artwork in this level is super well made, as well as the transitions are awesome. And now, we get into the top 5, and starting off the top 5, we have a level that might be a bit controversial and sensitive to some people. So skip to this timestamp if you're sensitive about the Russia-Ukraine war. But anyways, let's get into the top 5, and starting that off, if you couldn't tell, is number 5, Bismarck. This level is Russia's entry to the contest, and it's themed around war, and my god, it fits this theme perfectly. The intensity of the level is insane, and the theme is executed perfectly. This is probably one of the most intense levels in Geometry Dash, and really captures the vibe of war extremely well. And every part of this level just fits together so well, and feels like war in pure intensity. The decoration and effects really help the level, and they look super good. The level is very fun to play, and I highly recommend giving it a try. Overall, every part of this level captures the vibe of war and the super intense song flawlessly. Number 4, Frostburn Peak. It says it in the name, but this level is quite peak. It's so peak, one might even say it's out of this world. Get it? Because, there's a boss fight, and it's, in space. Okay, sorry. That was kind of cringe. But back to the level, and it has some of my absolute favorite creators in it, like Abstract Dark, and even my favorite creator in the game, Rafer. This level has a unique theme where you start underground in a cave before going into a giant snowstorm, and eventually up into space, where you battle one of the most sick boss fights you've ever seen. And while you may argue it's not themed around the country Chile, considering it does get very cold during the winters there, you can justify why the theme works, unlike Planet X. But overall, great level, and highly recommend. And now for the final top 3. And for the first level in the top 3 is number 3, Pobrick. The funny thing is, when I first played this level, it was quite annoying. There were a lot of bugs in the level, which made it not fun to play at all. But the creator did one of the most unheard of legendary things ever in Geometry Dash, and actually went back and updated his level. I know, right? And after he removed all the bugs and things that made the gameplay annoying, I found the level to be really fun, and I love how you can take different paths throughout the level like Castlemania. For those people saying, oh, but it doesn't fit the theme, manufacturing used to be very popular in Indonesia, so I'll say it does fit the theme, and if you want to disagree and be mad and roast me, I don't care. Back to the level though, multiple paths in this level are really cool. And it's super impressive to make those with a time deadline. And also, I can't forget to mention how sick this boss fight is. Like, look at those animations. Those animations are crazy. This level is just great all around. Anyways, now we get into the second best level in the World Gauntlets, and that is none other than number 2, Acidol. Man, this level is just amazing. Definitely has the best song in any of the 15 levels I mentioned here. And oh my god, this level looks and plays amazing. While the gameplay is harder in certain sections, it just kinda works. This is one of the rare occasions where unbalanced gameplay actually makes the level kinda better. The decoration and transitions are extremely well made, and this level has such a cool duel, which has to be my favorite part. I love the blood red moon in the background, and the unique wave gameplay, and the energy perfectly matches the song. The slow tone in the beginning really makes the level feel calm and mysterious before you get to the drop at around 33%, which has this awesome fast-paced section which flows incredibly well, and man, it's so fun to play. Then, after the drop, the rest of the level is quite easy, but works as a great stress test, and it's slow and calm. Also, the ending looks so realistic and awesome, and the end screen art is just amazing. Overall, a near perfect usage of the song, gameplay, deco, and atmosphere earns Acidol the number 2 spot. But now, you might be wondering, what can possibly be so good? What is so good it's ranked higher than this? Well, to answer your question, it's number 1, Lutetia. Oh my god, where do I even begin? I freaking love this level. Everything about Lutetia, the French World Gauntlet entry, is just so awesome. And the fact that this barely even got in the Gauntlet to begin with, it's just absurd. This level has an absolute perfect usage of the extremely fast-paced song that overall makes the level feel super intense. The feeling as soon as you enter the level to an instant fast-paced section with lots of movement, you already know what you're getting yourself into. The energy never slows down after that and only gets more intense, which is just such a unique feeling. It also makes the level extremely fun to play and to learn, because you always feel so fast while playing it. Out of every level, this is easily my favorite gameplay-wise, because of just how unique and fun it is to play. Also, the decoration and theming in this level is just incredible. Every part in this level looks amazing and high quality, and you can tell that the creators of this level really took a lot of time to make sure to make it both really good looking and especially really fun to play. Sadly, due to this level's really fast-paced nature, a lot of people seem to dislike this level, which is just sad, but ignoring those probably 3-year-old kids on their iPad commenting terrible gameplay comments, this level is just awesome. The theme of it going back in time as well is super well done. My favorite parts of the level are the part with the clock in the background, around the middle of the level, and the very last part, but honestly, every part is just so clean and well made. Every part of this level might as well be one of my favorite parts. Everyone involved in this project did a fantastic job incorporating the fast-paced nature of the song with the awesome theme and deco, especially the really fast-paced gameplay to match with it. Overall, I would say this level is almost perfect in how it's made and a great choice for the #1 spot on my list. If you've made it this far into the video, thank you for watching this video, and remember, try not to be too mad with anything I say. If you disagree, feel free to write your own list in the comments below. Anyways, without further ado, goodbye and have an amazing day.